Welcome to BIBO Weekly. I'm Tracy S. Campbell, and we are back with another great episode this week. And of course, I'm joined by some amazing people once again, giving you information that you can use, okay? Information that we want you to use to make a difference in your life. Now, today, we're going to be talking about marketing, and we're getting back to the basics, okay? For a lot of you out there, you're struggling right now with your marketing dollars. You're trying to get your business off the ground, or you already have a business and you're struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic like all the rest of us. So these amazing ladies here today are definitely experts in their field, and they're going to give you some great ideas and advice that you can use for your marketing basics, okay, to get you started, to get you back out there, getting your business known and seen. Now, before we get to the business of introducing these amazing ladies, I have to do a little bit of housekeeping, and that's letting you know how you can find us. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can find us at be.bibo. That's our Facebook group, be.bibo. You can also go to BIBOWeekly on Facebook as well. If you're watching us on Instagram, we're at BIBOWeekly, or you can follow us and watch us, snippets of the show on IGTV. And if you want to go over to our website, please do so, BIBOweekly.com. And yes, if you want to go over to the ReeWind network, well, you can follow us there on Roku, as well as their site, ReeWind, ReeWind.live. So everyone, as you can see, we're on several platforms, and we hope you check us out and join the BIBO community. Now, let me get to the business of introducing these amazing folks that you see right here with me today on the virtual couch. First, she is CEO of the Posh Girls Club. And if you follow us, you know that she's one of our lovely contributors giving you business tips pretty regularly here on BIBO Weekly, the amazing Tori Torres. Hey there, Tori.
Tracy, thank you for having me.
Great to have you. Glad to have you here on the virtual couch. I think this is our first time actually interacting on the show together, so I'm excited to have you here.
It is. I'm excited to be here as well.
Awesome. Wonderful. And next up is her, well, I think I can say partner in crime. She is also part of the Posh Girls Club, and she also, like Tori, can help you get your business off the ground. The amazing Courtney Brown. Hey there, Courtney.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so excited we could join.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And well, if you're following us, if you follow BIBO, you've seen this other lovely lady that I'm about to introduce. She is a contributor to the Huffington Post, Scene Chicago, Rolling Out Magazine, and many more other publications. She was also a reality TV show star on Bravo's hit To Roam for Love. And she is also an entrepreneur helping others, especially other women, make it in the entrepreneurial world. The incredible Nikita Nietzsche. Hey there, Nikita. How are you?
Hey guys.
Thank you for being back here with us.
Thank you for having me back. I'm enjoying myself, darling.
Well, I'm sure you got plenty to share with us today. Of course. Well, everyone, as you can see, we have a great lineup here, and we're talking about, well, marketing, getting your business seen, getting your business noticed, and how to do it on a pretty limited budget. That's the conversation today, and we're going to kick it off with these ladies who are experts in their field. Ladies, I really want to bring you into the conversation now and talk about ways in which, if someone is watching us right now and they are a small business, or maybe they're an established business, but they're struggling right now financially, what are some of the first things that they should focus on? What are some of the things that they can do right off the bat to get that marketing plan engaged? And maybe they had a marketing plan, but they can't do it all. How can we roll back to the basics and still be effective? Tori, I'm going to start with you. Do you have any ideas around that?
Absolutely, Tracy. This is near and dear to my heart because I started my first company without a single dime. So I can definitely resonate with today's topic. I didn't have any sort of income at the time, and I had all these ideas and things that I wanted to do, but I didn't know how I could possibly execute them and pull them together. And so just thinking about my 18 years in as being an e-commerce user, specifically being an e-commerce entrepreneur, my advice is always to begin with value. So if you can begin with value, thinking about what it is your customer needs from you, that is what this COVID experience is doing to people. It's forcing you to go back to building the relationships with your community, building the relationships with your customer so that they learn to know, like, and trust you. You hear those words all the time, but people don't really spend the time building that, creating that. So my first advice would be to think about the type of value that you can create. So that might look like showing up to do live streams, which we've seen everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've had your lives and you're consistently building the relationship, think about the things that your customer actually needs to use your product better. What can you give them free of charge right now that can help them use your product in a more productive and useful way? Whatever that is, give it away, talk about it every day, show up every day wherever you can, and then have a system, a means of continuing to grow that relationship.
Something that will help your client base, your customer base, everyone, and not be, I know this sounds a little counterproductive to some of you out there, not be so concerned about the dollar. I know. We all need to make a buck nowadays, but you may get more of those bucks if you focus on value add. So I thank you so much, Tori, for that. Nikita, I'm going to bring you into the conversation. Now, you, again, are coming at it more from a public relations perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What are you seeing with the folks that you are serving through high society, and what are some of the pain points, and what are some things that you can offer us today?
So that was the main thing, because the majority of my clients either had a tangible product or a service-based product, and right now in the industry, both is actually suffering. Except, to be honest, I had to go back to the basics. So I definitely agree with Tori when she says the free. So what I did was I suggested not only myself, but all of my clients on my website for a limited time, download a free ebook, right? That's how you're building up your email base. All right. So another thing, now these are people that you have in your base that you can market to for free, right? These are the people who signed up on your website to get your ebook or what have you, or even Tori's ebook. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with collaboration at this point. Actually, collaboration is going to breed survival at this point. Absolutely. And then speaking of that, I'm going to lead to my next tip is start going into the Facebook groups, right? I'm just going to start with Facebook for now. Go into the Facebook groups where your people are, right? And become the expert. Everybody's in every group trying to sell something. What you're going to do is get in these groups and you're going to talk about the subject matter. You're going to have it business tips or whatever. I do this thing called your media minute, and I give a tip, right? So what happens is the people, you got a group of 300,000 people or whatever in this group, right? Now they're going to remember your name as the expert and not as the person that's trying to sell you something. Absolutely. So, and they will come back to you. So it's almost give a little to get a little. I call it philanthropic marketing because technically it's charity because you're giving away some stuff that generally you would sell, right? Exactly. But you're giving away a little bit. You give away one, you give back two. I promise you it works.
Wonderful. I like that. Philanthropic marketing. Hey, everybody, You learned a new term today. Yes. Write it down. Yeah, no, I love it. I love it, Nikita, because again, and I know we're really driving home the point of giving away something free in order to get something. But right now, I like what you said, Nikita, everyone is trying to sell their wares. Everyone is out here trying to sell something because everyone's frantic and they're freaking out about, not being able to survive. But the really smart and strategic people understand the value of giving something, an ebook, advice, a video, an audio,
a Zoom class.
There you go, a class, giving away something that will give value to the customer, because now whether they're an existing customer or a brand new customer, they're going to remember you over the person that's trying to sell them a widget, which everyone is doing right now.
Exactly.
So I think that's key. I think that's key. Tori?
Yeah, on that note, people might get stuck on the idea of giving something away. One of the things that we did was create a space, a virtual space. So virtual Monday morning coffee meetups, virtual Friday evening happy hours. So if you feel like I can't give we're not saying give your product away. We're saying,
exactly.
just like Nikita said, we're saying give something valuable that goes with your product or your service.
Exactly.
Right. But you can create a space as well for people. And just to touch quickly on the Facebook group and becoming the expert, this is bigger even than you just scale it. Because, for example, I went in, I became a valuable person in that community. I became like an expert in that community, answering questions, and he noticed. And before you know it, we had built a partnership with one of their brand partners. So there's value all the way around. So if you open your mind and your thoughts to it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree. And Gary V is the beast.
Yes, yes. Everyone, I hope you're taking notes. Because they've given you some golden nuggets already, and we're not even done. I got to bring in Courtney. Courtney, you're too quiet down there. I got to bring you in. These two are just hyper tonight.
Well, because what's happening is that it's beautiful. Tori and I talk about this all the time. And when we first met you, we talk about how divine situations like this are. And what happens is that we've never even met Nikita, right? But all of this comes together in a beautiful word, and that is networking. And if you guys know me, and you know me now, we are family, networking is my thing. I teach people how to master their network, right? So the most valuable thing that we have is our network. I just sat with my mentor on Friday and talked about, at this point in my life, I feel as though I have expertly curated my circle. And that's something you learn with wisdom. But what I would like for people to do is to start reaching out to the communities that they want to be in their circle. And you tell them that same thing, just like you're going into their communities, now actually directly target them and say, let's collaborate. Let me bring my circle to your circle. Because then what's going to happen is when we're allowed to go back outside, baby, we are coming to see you. We are coming to your events. We are coming to support you. So if somebody brings value to us, we just got like 3 emails in the past couple of days about people just requesting can I intern? Can I contribute? What can I do for your community? And that's what it looks like, is build those networks right now, because everybody's online, right? So what you can do is say, hey, I'm going to bring you, let's do this webinar together. And I'm going to offer your community X, Y, and Z, my ebook, 25% off of a coaching, whatever that you can do. So now we're mixing all of our networks together. And then that value is just your presence, but you're also bringing your community, because our community is very valuable to us. Mm-hmm. We don't sell them. We do not give them away to other people. We only bring them into spaces that are valuable to them as well.
I love it. Like a super network.
Over competition.
That's right.
So let's recap, everybody, because as you can see, these ladies are really passionate tonight here, and I want to make sure you get this down. Okay, so we spoke about making sure you understand the power in giving to get. Right? Make sure that you offer something of value, not junk, and you're going to end up with some new clients and customers that you may not otherwise. We haven't spoken yet about spending a dime. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Facebook groups. Make sure you leverage Facebook groups. Now, don't be a spammer. Don't be a okay, do it the right way, but you can leverage Facebook groups, and you can also, once again, offer value to a whole new crop of people that you wouldn't otherwise have been able to access. Now, ladies, this is great, but of course I got to throw a wrench in here. I got to be devil's advocate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Someone is listening right now and saying, okay, all that sounds great. I'm going to join up to X number of Facebook groups. I'm going to create an ebook. Got it. Okay. And then I'm going to network. How does that help me to pay my bills? How does that help me to take care of some of my employees or some of the folks that are, that I have to think about right now? This all sounds great, but what do I do right now? Nikita.
All right. So this is how I'm going to put something together for you real quick off the fly. Throw me a business, anybody.
Okay, let's say let's say Annie is watching us, and Annie has a florist shop. Okay, and Annie is seeing a decline in her sales of flowers, because guess what? No one's thinking about flowers right now. Okay, so Annie is trying to survive, Nikita. What can Annie do?
Okay, so the first thing I would do with Annie's florist shop, right, is here's an idea. You got a bunch of kids at home. School has been closed everywhere in the entire nation. Every school is closed, right? Oh, I had to sit back. This is going to be good. Okay, so every school is closed. Everybody got a cell phone, right?
That's right.
Everybody got Zoom. Zoom is free. I mean, you got some, packages and stuff like that you pay for. It depends on the package, but overall, Zoom is free, right? So here's what you're going to do. These Facebook groups that we were telling you to join and, build your network and all this other stuff. Now what you got email addresses, right?
That's right.
So while you're sitting at home on the weekend, what you're going to do, you're going to go into your shop because you're by yourself. So you're still social distancing, and you're going to get your phone, you're going to get your tripod, you're going to get your camera, you're going to get some lighting, and you're going to start making stuff with your flowers. You're going to start teaching them how to put together Mother's Day baskets, Father's Day baskets. What would have been a graduation basket? You got a ton of 2020 graduates that are heartbroken right now, right? But if you can't, you're going to put that together. You're going to show people how to make do-it-yourself baskets, right? You're going to sell this video. You're going to put it down. You're going to raise 10,000 email addresses, and you're going to send it out, and you're going to say, hey, give my video for $5. $5. If you get 1,000 people to buy your video for $5, they spend more on Starbucks coffee.
Yes,
that's true. That's so true.
And these are kids. This is something for your kids to do while you're at home, parents.
That's right.
So now they out your hair for 2 hours because they really don't want to be on Khan Academy doing this at home schooling. They're over it. They're over it.
And guess what, Nikita? They're earning their keep. So putting them to work.
$5.
I love it.
And focus on selling 1,000 of them. That's $5,000 right there. And that's just extra money.
Yeah. I love it.
I love it. Now, Nikita, I guess in theory, let's say Annie says, but I don't want to go in front of the camera. I'm not a camera person. I'm assuming we could take that same
record
idea.
The product.
And record it.
Annie,
and
can
just
Annie just sell the baskets? Yeah, could she just sell the baskets?
She can sell the baskets, but she don't even have to be on the video making it. They can just show her hands cutting it, and then add some, the PowerPoint slides.
Right, and then I want to ask Annie, does she want to make money? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, Annie,
you are trying to make money, Annie. That's right. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Courtney, I saw your hand go up.
Yeah.
Something else that I have been seeing happening are these drive-through birthday parties and these drive-through. Listen, my friend just had one yesterday, and I was on Facebook sobbing. Listen, Annie, you may have to spend a couple of dollars on this right here. I live right next to the state farmers market, and they sell the flowers for super cheap, right? But most floral shops know how to get in touch with the wholesalers. Get in touch with the wholesalers. I'm pretty sure they're suffering too. So work out some kind of deal and get in your car. You're still social distancing, but make a flower and a flyer and tell them, give this to your graduate. Give this to your Mother's Day is coming up.
Now you run an ad. Now people can come to pick up their little gifts or products outside. So they've got these cars that are driving by and people are like honking and wishing happy birthday to their friends. Now you've got something to leave on their porch. So now you just created a viral campaign where people can come and go to the shop, social distancing, pick up their order, and go into these card brigades and now send birthday wishes to somebody's lawn. Can you imagine what those graphics and images, the emotion that's gonna, because that's what you're selling. As a business, you're selling emotion.
Experience. You're selling the experience and the emotion.
That's right.
And
now
you
one more
thing. Yeah, and in that territory, now Annie would have to spend a few bucks, right? Because you did mention an ad, like a Facebook ad.
An ad is $1 a day on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right. It's very cheap. It's very, very cheap. Yes,
but not only that,
she can just get her some brand ambassadors to repost it for her, you know, in exchange for something. There are ways around it. Go ahead, Nikita.
And you know, the PR side of me, I'm be honest, you know, our crisis management is our thing. So, you know, sometimes we can have no soul. We just need to fix the problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have 50,000 people who passed away in the United States of America. 50,000 people who passed away. I don't know. I'm sure everybody on this talk show right now have been to a funeral.
Right.
They're not doing them right now. They're social distancing. They still need flowers. The loved ones probably need them now more than ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would come up with one flower and brand it. Remember when Kobe Bryant passed away? Somebody made Vanessa a picture. It was a regular picture she already had, but they kind of repainted it, and it was Kobe and Gianna. And whatever happened, she gave, she posted it. Someone tagged Vanessa. Vanessa shared it on her wall. The lady literally, like she said, I can't sell it. She had so many people trying to buy this painting from her. She wouldn't sell it. And the thing is, people wanted because they were emotional, because the quiet is kept. We all had the same picture. It had been shared 1 million times already.
That is true. Yeah.
So the thing is, and from a business standpoint, this is by no means to say that you're playing on the, what's going on right now in the pandemic. Right. But from your business standpoint, you're supplying a need. These people need to see flowers. And it's not for the deceased at this point. It's for the family of the deceased that did not get an opportunity to see their people pass away. They're not allowing people in the hospital. They're not allowing. So imagine your last memory of your individual. Create one flower. I don't know if it's a vine, whatever it is, a lily or whatever, orchid, whatever. That one signature flower, and start branding it under COVID-19, but come up with something really smooth and comforting, the name on it, start hashtagging it, make it really pretty, start sharing it. People start buying you. That's how Dose of Roses, because they in LA. So y'all California girls, y'all know. Yeah. Dose of Roses is killing right now.
Absolutely.
Killing.
Yeah, that's how America. That's the American culture. Love it or hate it, people make money in times of like now.
A challenge. That's so.
Got me want to pay $1,000.
I'm sure there's an Annie watching. We use Annie, the florist shop. We use the florist shop as an example, everyone. But these ideas can be utilized in almost any business.
I joined As Possible because of the collaborative benefits of joining a mastermind and how we help and develop each other's businesses.
The thing she showed me the most, not just why you want it, but like visualizing it.
I've learned so much about financial goal setting and how to properly plan your business.
And now I'm leaving with a whole new different concept.
Here, we were able to talk to each other about how to get over those hurdles, which was really nice.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our quarantine closet confessions. We moved ourselves outside for a little staycation today because the weather's beautiful. I see my girls. What are you guys doing?
Hi, Emily. I am here with my favorite girl, Emilia. And we've moved our staycation to our balcony because that's our outdoor space that we can enjoy here in the city. So what do you think?
I think it's great. I think everybody's got to make use of any kind of nook or space they've got that gets themselves outdoors safely.
I know, and we are having a little lemonade party because you know what? What better way to enjoy the sun than with my favorite daughter? I only have one, but you know, who's counting? And then just make it just this little party with this amazing glassware that I'm obsessed with from Sobremesa because it's from Tunisia, it's handcrafted, and it's fair trade. So I feel like, hey, I'm enjoying my outdoor spaces. I'm enjoying my day. I'm drinking lemonade in the afternoon. I'm gonna put some vodka in it, but I'm also helping a community and supporting fair trade. So cheers.
Yeah.
What do you have over there?
Well, it's so beautiful, that piece too, and I love the sturdiness, so I feel like it's safer too for outdoor spaces and entertaining, which is nice. I'm in my outdoor lounge, as I like to call it. I have designed a number of outdoor spaces, which we will tour this summer, that I like to live in the summer. And this is our outdoor lounge. And I spoke about charcuterie boards and how I like to make things festive, even for simple meals. And oftentimes I'll come out here and take a break during the day with a board. This is an olive wood board from Greenheart. We carry them in all different sizes, as well as their little towels that I love. And basically, I put some figs, a little cheese in a bowl, some olives, and some crackers, and of course, some wine, because I am trying to feel like I am on staycation, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And basically, this elevates my day, in a little way. It's wonderful.
I love it. I love it. It looks beautiful. I can't wait for you to show everybody, the rest of your outdoor space because it's fantastic. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful time in this quarantine. You know what? Don't let it coop you up. Get outside, enjoy that sun, enjoy your plants, get some beautiful baskets, make, beautiful spaces, make you feel happy. And see you soon next time. Bye.
All right, enjoy. Bye. Bye.
We're back here to the virtual couch, and we're going to pick up where we left off. And before we do, of course, I got to tell you one more time how you can find us. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can find us at be.bibo, be.bibo. You can find us there in the Facebook group, or you can go to our Facebook page, BIBOWeekly. If you're looking at us on Instagram, just follow us at BIBOWeekly. And you can also check out segments of the show on IGTV. And for those of you who like Roku, yes, go over there, punch in the ReeWind, ReeWind network. You can catch us there, or you can go to their website, rewind.live. Ladies, I want to thank you so much for being here on the virtual couch today. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. You guys are on fire with this marketing topic. I'm going to have to get you guys back. This has been awesome. But right now, we're going to wrap it up. But I definitely want to give you guys all an opportunity to impart any final thoughts around marketing. Again, we're talking about folks who don't have a budget or have a very low budget, and they're trying to survive. And they know that their business needs marketing despite COVID-19 and other challenges. They need marketing to stay afloat. Tori, is there anything that you want to leave us with today to give food for thought for those out there that are truly trying to beef up their marketing?
Yes, absolutely. So the first thing I would say is we kind of covered it today, but be creative. Your creativity counts, and that's where you create your USP. And at the Posh Girls Club, we call that is your unique sense for everyone. There really is. You have to tap in, be very clear, be very strong about the voice and the messaging that you're putting out. Stand firm in it. Know that you have an audience for you, and now is not the time to tread lightly. So jump out there and be courageous. That would be my last piece of advice.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tori. So appreciate you and all that you do at the Posh Girls Club. And speaking of another great Posh Girls Club member, I'm going to jump down to you, Courtney. Again, we appreciate you as well. Thank you for being here on BIBO Weekly this evening. And what do you want to leave the audience with today?
I just want to tell you that to never just doubt the power of your network. Even if you don't personally know someone right now, reach out to your network and ask them, do you know someone that I can contribute with? Do you know a resource that I can do X, Y, and Z with? Because you're on TV, right? So
when you're on TV. I love
But
it.
seriously, that's really how it is. Seriously, I mean, it's that simple. And as Tori said, don't be afraid. Right now is not the time to live in fear. You're doing the same things that you're already doing. We're already on our phones. We're already on our computers. Just transition that thought process into contributing and networking. And I promise you, you will see the returns of your work. Do the work. Nobody will be able to deny the work.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Courtney. I could not agree more. And yes, Nikita, what do you want to leave this amazing audience with tonight?
Well, I want to tell you, for one, definitely stay encouraged, stay inspired. Remember, between the prayer and the promise is the process. So you have to trust the process, first and foremost. Secondly, the last time we had a pandemic of this magnitude, I believe it was in 1918 or somewhere around that, but Madam C.J. Walker was made during that time. So
yes, that's right. That's right.
So you listen, legends are made through hard times. If you ask any millionaire, any billionaire out there, they tell you their success walked hand in hand with a lot of mistakes and a lot of setbacks and things like that. So stay inspired. And then my business advice to you would actually be, don't be afraid to collaborate. Don't be afraid to, ask for help. I mean, to be honest, since this pandemic started, like Tori and Courtney both said, our legends are at home. They're on the computer. We can't go outside. I literally slid in an inbox of someone I admire, and I asked her, can I pay for some of her time? Mm-hmm. Just for her to show me how she pitched sponsorship.
Wow.
She gave me 4 hours of her time. I can't wait to hit Mercedes when I'm done to ask them for a $75,000 check. I mean, I love it. Get creative, get innovative. The ladies have already told you everything else. Just stay inspired, stay encouraged.
I love it. Absolutely powerful advice. And I guess, I don't know if I can top the advice of these amazing ladies here tonight, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try, everybody. And I am going to not only concur with everything that they've said here today on BIBO Weekly, but I'm also going to challenge you all to, instead of looking at the negative of this situation, of course, there's a lot of negativity right now. We're surrounded by people dying. We're surrounded by a struggling economy. We're surrounded by a healthcare system that is broken. I understand that. But as Nikita said earlier, this is also a time of growth and a time of renewal. And if you look at it that way and take some of the things that we shared with you here on BIBO Weekly today, you'll be surprised that not only can you survive this, but you may even grow from it. And that is our goal here on BIBO Weekly today. So everyone, thank you for spending your time with us once again. Everyone, we're going to be back, of course, very, very soon with more BIBO Weekly. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and most of all, stay blessed. See you soon. Bye-bye. Welcome to BIBO Weekly. I'm Tracy S. Campbell, and we are back with another great episode this week. And of course, I'm joined by some amazing people once again, giving you information that you can use, okay? Information that we want you to use to make a difference in your life. Now, today, we're going to be talking about marketing, and we're getting back to the basics, okay? For a lot of you out there, you're struggling right now with your marketing dollars. You're trying to get your business off the ground, or you already have a business and you're struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic like all the rest of us. So these amazing ladies here today are definitely experts in their field, and they're going to give you some great ideas and advice that you can use for your marketing basics, okay, to get you started, to get you back out there, getting your business known and seen. Now, before we get to the business of introducing these amazing ladies, I have to do a little bit of housekeeping, and that's letting you know how you can find us. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can find us at be.bibo. That's our Facebook group, be.bibo. You can also go to BIBOWeekly on Facebook as well. If you're watching us on Instagram, we're at BIBOWeekly, or you can follow us and watch us, snippets of the show on IGTV. And if you want to go over to our website, please do so, BIBOweekly.com. And yes, if you want to go over to the ReeWind network, well, you can follow us there on Roku, as well as their site, ReeWind, ReeWind.live. So everyone, as you can see, we're on several platforms, and we hope you check us out and join the BIBO community. Now, let me get to the business of introducing these amazing folks that you see right here with me today on the virtual couch. First, she is CEO of the Posh Girls Club. And if you follow us, you know that she's one of our lovely contributors giving you business tips pretty regularly here on BIBO Weekly, the amazing Tori Torres. Hey there, Tori.
Tracy, thank you for having me.
Great to have you. Glad to have you here on the virtual couch. I think this is our first time actually interacting on the show together, so I'm excited to have you here.
It is. I'm excited to be here as well.
Awesome. Wonderful. And next up is her, well, I think I can say partner in crime. She is also part of the Posh Girls Club, and she also, like Tori, can help you get your business off the ground. The amazing Courtney Brown. Hey there, Courtney.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so excited we could join.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And well, if you're following us, if you follow BIBO, you've seen this other lovely lady that I'm about to introduce. She is a contributor to the Huffington Post, Scene Chicago, Rolling Out Magazine, and many more other publications. She was also a reality TV show star on Bravo's hit To Roam for Love. And she is also an entrepreneur helping others, especially other women, make it in the entrepreneurial world. The incredible Nikita Nietzsche. Hey there, Nikita. How are you today?
Hey guys.
Thank you for being back here with us.
Thank you for having me back. I'm enjoying myself, darling.
Well, I'm sure you got plenty to share with us today. Of course. Well, everyone, as you can see, we have a great lineup here, and we're talking about, well, marketing, getting your business seen, getting your business noticed, and how to do it on a pretty limited budget. That's the conversation today, and we're going to kick it off with these ladies who are experts in their field. Ladies, I really want to bring you into the conversation now and talk about ways in which, if someone is watching us right now and they are a small business, or maybe they're an established business, but they're struggling right now financially, what are some of the first things that they should focus on? What are some of the things that they can do right off the bat to get that marketing plan